Mic check 1, 2. Just gonna check on the stream here. Whether we're plugged in. Should have it a little bit better. All right. So you'll see to our right here, or sorry, to our left, we get the New Milford student section starting to assemble, and far right, you'll see a blackout for the Milford Mariners fans, the student section down there, and they're all kind of assembling farthest end here in the stands here at Milford Ice Arena, Ice Pavilion. Not sure what they're calling it now. I've seen both. All right, get a couple more passes on the Zamboni, and then let that ice set up and see teams for warm-ups. So. right, here we go, Brett.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a full crowd here at the Milford Ice Pavilion. I'll tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the New Milford showing.
Yep, and the Milford blackout, they're to our right here, so I appreciate the distance between them.
Yeah, I think it's best, the distance.
And they're not near us at all, so that's good. All right, season resets here. Everything is game 0.
Yeah, one and done.
That's right.
Win and go on, win and lose, and you're going home.
Yep. Love the dark green here for New Milford. Wearing the road greens, I guess, right? Mariners are being white. Mariners coming off a 4-0 loss in the SWC semifinals at the hands of BBDI. Got to say that D3, all locked up together, ranked 4 through 7 there for the SWC competition, right? And New Milford just on the outside of that. Right now, what they're coming in here looking at 11th seed. Is that right?
Yeah, and they haven't played in, I think, 8 days.
Yeah, they're going to have to dust off.
So they played 1 game in the last 16 days.
That's wild.
That is crazy.
Well, and their season
hopefully they don't have a lot of rust.
For sure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They were sitting around at the end, like, teams still had 3-4 games left,
Yeah, that West Haven,
so that was
debacle kind of set them into this area where they're, when you don't make SWCs, you got quite a wait in between. So
that's true. You got to get the conference championship in. All right, so put about 8 minutes on the clock here, and ticking that down, and looks like New Milford moving the puck here.
Yep.
But they've been practicing too. I think one of the things, I actually talked to the coach, Hank, for New Milford, and he was saying, sometimes like these late games are tough for the kids to bounce on. So he actually moved some of the practices for Greenwave. He was able to get later ice time. Yeah, and having 6:30 practices instead of the 5 a.m. practices,
Listen, I've said it for a few years, more than a few years. I think by the end of the year, those 5 o'clock in the morning practices wear these teams down.
Yeah.
These kids, they got school, they got all kinds of stuff going on. Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, it's done, and you're done for the day, but getting up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning is brutal.
Yep.
I don't care who's doing it.
Yep, and I mean, you could try to say, oh, that's a badge of honor, and like, look at that, like, we're so tough, but there's biology too, circadian rhythms, and
Yeah,
we're
I
all
agree.
set for that. I mean, look how we're all dragging with setting the clock up an hour ahead.
Right.
Right?
And it's just, I just don't agree with the 5 o'clock in the morning. You want to have them a couple days a week.
Yeah.
But to have them every morning is just brutal.
Yeah, big number 19 there. He came up to talk to you before the game.
Matty Hayes. Matty Hayes?
Not LaValle, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see the 2 19s exchanging pleasantries tonight.
Yeah, he got LaValle got second team all SWC.
I saw that.
Yep. So
congratulations on that honor. Yeah, a few players. Riker looks to be in net tonight for the Mariners. Saw him for the SWC playoffs. And looks like Tristan Camp here getting the nod.
I would think, Tristan is their go-to for now.
Yep, they're rotating through here for warm-ups, but.
Yep. I think Chris Bover's at home watching. He couldn't make the trip down yet. Oh. He must have had a busy day out, out and about. You can't make the drive down.
That Bear senior. Yeah.
So
well, there are, I will say there's a few people that are, they'd rather be watching women's basketball at, Mohegan Sun tonight. So quite a few people. I know Maddie Hayes' little sister, big sister, is out there.
Okay.
She's watching the UConn, the Lady Huskies.
And even the D1 boys basketball is tonight also. Notre Dame West Haven and Notre Dame Prep were the 2 best teams in the state.
Okay.
Notre Dame West Haven has that Abdu Torre kid who's, he's got 29 D1 offers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, jeez.
So.
That was it.
But I'm impressed.
They break out basketball a little differently. They have the 5 divisions, right?
Yes.
So it's not like and it's not school size necessarily either, right?
Nope.
So you could compete at the highest level as a small school too. So
correct.
Right. Yeah, I think that's always interesting, right? They get the five divisions, I think, for Connecticut basketball.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I can't believe how many people are here. I mean, it is a state game, but the New Milford crowd, they definitely they traveled.
Yeah. Well,
I'm proud of them. I'm proud that they came down. It is packed. What would you say? At least 50 kids, right? From New Milford?
Yep. And we saw that too. I mean, the SWC game, that BBDI and Jibwa, you put a couple schools together. And here, it's all kind of interesting too because you got the two schools in Milford. You got Foran and Law, right? So you put those two together. So it's kind of a co-op in some sense, right?
Right.
With two schools, but one town team. But you got to think there's rivalries between the schools themselves. It's like if you put Conard and Hall together on the same team.
Yeah, I mean, and let me tell you, that's a rivalry which I didn't realize until this year how big of a rivalry Conard and Hall is.
That's huge.
They have the same athletic director. Did you know that?
I told you that.
You did tell me that. I was like,
yeah, we met him because Hall. I think one of the years Hall was first round with New Milford, and he was at Canterbury. He's like, oh yeah, we got Conard playing at the same time, but they're over. And that Conard at that point had the home advantage. Hall was on the road though, right? Because they were less than 8, right? And so he was telling me, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that. That's being an AT for one school, and those are big schools too. Those aren't. Yeah. It's not like they're podunk.
Well, West Hartford. I mean, how many people in West Hartford? It's got to be.
It's funny. If you ever read the Reddit, the Connecticut subreddit, people like from out of state are like, oh, well, thinking about moving to Connecticut, or everyone's always like, to West Hartford if you can afford it. Sounds like it's got a lot. But.
I love going to dinner in West Hartford. You ever go there?
Where?
In West Hartford.
To where?
Dinners in West Hartford.
No.
The restaurant on that restaurant road there in West Hartford.
What was that? Blueback or was that?
I don't know the name of the road, but they got like Bar Taco, Max's Oyster Bar, all those. It's amazing.
Well, hey, final seconds, or another 90 seconds here of warm-ups. But we're down here in Milford, and Milford's got quite a few good restaurants, too, that's downtown here. They have really, really great restaurants.
They have great restaurants, and they have a great, I told you earlier, they have a great little lobster hut down the road here. Yep. I think it's called the Lobster Hut, actually.
Pretty aromatic in here. Am I picking that up or what? All right, I was going to say the true measure of team shooting percentages is can you put a puck on an empty net? I always like seeing that right at the end there. Some out-of-town scoreboards. You said you were checking.
Yeah, I was.
For us, and let's see. We've got the bracket here. So D3 bracket. Weldon and Spartans are matching up right now. I know our good friend Mike Croft is he's streaming on his YouTube channel. So
and Wilton's winning 3-1.
3-1, okay.
Yeah, as of right now, actually, literally 1 minute ago.
What do you think's in the net for Spartans? Probably Wilson.
Masic's winning against Enfield.
Okay, Masick.
Miles is playing.
Okay, Masick and Enfield. Conard was up, I think, last I heard, right?
Yep.
That's the game we're looking at right now. Is Milford and Milford, New Milford. EO, I think I heard 6-2 was up, right?
Yep, that's what I heard.
We know BBDI.
BBDI won.
They won 3-1.
Yep.
Jibwa, you said 1.
Jibwa won 4-2. Yep.
Okay, and Hall, right? Yes. So a lot of things are shaping up as a lot of chalk there.
We'll have scores for you by the time this game's over.
All right, I'm gonna cut out and give it to the arena here.
Right wing, junior, number 15, John King. Center, junior, number 16, Jonathan DeRoberts. At left wing, senior, number 8, Kathleen. Lead goal for Greenwave, sophomore, number 32, Christian. And now let's make some noise for your Milford Mariners. Starting on the bench, freshman, 24, Kieran Burns. On the bench, junior, number 26, Matt Atkinson. The right wing, junior, number 7, Bobby Gioli. The left wing, senior, number 19, Captain Dan Lavelli. Number 21, Hunter Ben. Eagle Fighters, junior, number 1, as we honor our country and playing for our national anthem. There are some fired up people in here today, boy. I like it.
And they know the words to the anthem, too. I'll take that.
I will. I like it.
Appreciate that. All right, we're getting ready for some hockey here, Brett.
We are. I definitely see some concerned Milford parents. They are, I think they're worried.
Well, I see some concerned Milford parents, too.
I do.
Right? There's one right there.
Yeah. He can't help himself.
Yes.
Look at him. He's got a smile ear to ear.
Did you catch it last year? Let me get a shot on him real quick. John King there.
Yep.
Yes, looking very concerned. And I did a head-to-head with him. Head-to-head laugh-off between him and Bill Need.
I didn't see that.
Oh, my gosh. The two of them were so competitive.
Yep.
They made it no fun. I had it all ready, stupid dad jokes, like hockey jokes.
Yep.
And they go head to head and literally.
Oh no, I did see that.
Yeah, right.
I did see that.
And they were so stone cold. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are no fun.
You know what's funny is that
what makes it funny is laughing.
Yes, but you brought up you bring that up. But I was going through some photos.
Yeah.
And I came across the video of you and Mike Croft interviewing Mason when he was injured last year.
Yes.
Oh my God, what a great interview!
He's a good interview.
That was awesome.
And Mike is good. Mike
did amazing.
Yeah, right. He knows the right questions to ask. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, couldn't have done better.
Well, we got the one this year with Miles. That was fun.
Yep.
We got him up there. All right, we're ready to play here. 15 minutes on the clock. Ready for a puck drop here in Milford.
John King taking the face off. I like to see him at center.
King draws back, gets it to Mickelson Holden. Holden feeds it over to Stein. Stein throws it deep. And Sweeney down, number 8. The captain getting the nod for SWC first team. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alex Sweeney, absolutely.
Oh, well, drop there is LaValle. LaValle, number 18 for the Mariners. And controlling in their defensive zone, gets it out to Sweeney. Sweeney gets to his stick, gets to his skate, takes a shot.
It's a shot, goal!
New Milford, Greenwave, goal!
Quick!
Stick of Alex Sweeney.
Quick!
Just 31 quick seconds into the match. And Sweeney strikes quickly. Well, his ears were ringing. We were talking him up. And silencing some of the doubters. Quick one, rising shot there. First shot on net and gets past Riker. Make that a 1-0 game here. 14:29 remaining in the first period. Well, dusting off the skates a little bit, and doesn't seem to be much rust on those skates.
I was going to say, I guess they weren't very rusty.
Right. Thank you to our good friend Mackenzie Shook. She's making the trip down here, and she's helping us with the scoreboard. So she flashes the one up there for the Greenwave. Getting an early start to tonight's contest. Sending that on the interwebs, right?
Yeah, always good to see her coming down here, helping us out.
She helped us out the SWC games too, which was really nice. Wind them up. Still on the ice.
Another one!
Oh my goodness!
Another one! Cedar Villiers!
Ding-a-ling! Oh my goodness! That was hitting every part of the metal.
Wow! Wow!
And silencing the student section for Milford. Cedar Villiers. I got to think Riker. He's got 2 in here, and just 1 minute and 1 minute and 1 second. Right?
Yeah.
Into the contest.
A minute into the game, and they're down 2-0. I mean, Milford they're in tough shape right now.
Yep. Well, we know, too, that the last game with BBDI, held scoreless there from the goaltending of Pawlowski for BBDI, he's been playing on his head.
He sure has.
For the better part of this season, and especially to the tail end of the season. But Dublowitz throws it deep, number 9 for Milford. Comes back. Number 15 there, Luxeter, captain. He throws it from center ice. Gets it deep. Milford looking to try to get it over to the slot. Denied there. And DeRoberts looks to effort it up, but that one's going the other way. That one comes over to Camp. Camp redirects it. Pops out to neutral. Again, Luxeter throws it deep. Seems to be we saw this a little bit with the Milford BBDI first period. A lot of dumps, and capitalizing on that, I think. Coming with some intensity are the Greenwave. And I hope not too many teams play too much into this 11th seed for New Milford. They have been playing up and down all season, and they've matched up with some amazing teams. That East Haven game is one example.
Yeah.
That shocked a lot.
They have definitely stepped up to the occasions when they've had a chance.
Yep.
The bigger teams, the bigger games, the better they played.
Yep. And it looks like we're going to have an icing call. And that's when we come all the way down. And gets past Schopfer there. Schopfer number 14. Mickelson down there. I see him. Wearing the number 7.
Bryce back playing D. Is that what I saw?
Yep.
I know he had him on a line playing forward, but...
Yeah, it looks like 4D for the Wave.
Yep.
Looks like they've got 6D over there for the Mariners. And not sure all 6 are touching the ice right now. And good idea to try to get out of ice. And we've seen some good play from Blaze Strait here. Strait stays in the middle. Strait takes a whiff at it.
I didn't realize that 24 there, Burns, is a freshman.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yeah, I saw Coach Shimko, JP Shimko, Mariners coach, and he had a lot of nice things to say about Burns as well.
Here he is right now, speaking of the devil.
Number 24 gets it over. That shot wide from Guarneri. Guarneri, we saw some good stuff from as well. Number 10.
Guarneri's a player.
Yep.
I'm not sure what age he is. I think he's a junior, so he'll be back next year helping this team out.
Yep.
But he can play.
Deep team, though. I mean, I'm just looking at the numbers here. They're healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to be almost really close to the co-op cap, Shot blocked. Looks like blocked by his own man.
I think so, too.
Burnsy's shot. Straight shot. Following that up. And Camp is working all left and right.
Yeah, he is.
In the net. And you don't want to give this line many more chances.
Oh, wow.
Straight feeds that over to Aguirre.
Yep.
David Aguirre. Aguirre dispossessed there. Shot from Antonelli. And that one's the breadbasket of Riker. And he feeds it back over to the referee, and we'll get a face-off just to his left. Well, 11:30 remaining in the first period. 2-0 here. New Milford striking 2 goals within the first 61 seconds of play.
And that affords Coach Dieter to give his first 2 lines a break. He's running 3 lines here.
That's right. And looking to beat everybody down there is Dubelitz. That one gets by shot for the Zamboni door. Choppy ice there, I've got to think. Reaching for it is Shook everywhere. Shook's still with it. He tracks back over. Looks like, nasty play there. Dragged down to the ice and no whistle. Looks like Fortier. Good work on Wondolowski. Seen Wondolowski getting rotated in. I think we're going to see number 19, big Matty Hayes. Matty Hayes!
That's a penalty,
Yeah,
though.
that's going to be a penalty.
You don't want to take a penalty,
No
Matt.
effort to play the puck
You get
there.
a shift. You get a shift, Matt. You don't want to take a penalty.
Yep. And Luxeter, the recipient of that big hit, but that's going to send big number 19, 6'3", Matty Hayes. Asking who his daddy is. I don't know if we're doing paternity tests tonight.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that I would be cheering that.
Right.
You know, you got a 2-goal lead. Don't give teams like this a chance to get back into it.
And there's a lot of game right now, Brett. You got 40 more minutes of play right now.
Yeah.
And trying to achieve an escape there. Yeah.
I like Alex's aggression right there.
Yep.
Wasn't going to let them set up.
Yeah, if you're going to control the puck, you got to get to it, right? Especially on those shorthanded efforts. But he's one. He can get, if you get in a little real estate, he'll run on it.
Oh my God! One of the faster skaters.
Holden gets it clear. That comes all the way down to Riker. Riker's going to tee it up. You take Bentz. Bentz, D to D. Bentz to Burns to LaValle. LaValle with the drop off.
Wow, great save by Tristan right there on the backhand.
And again, freshman phenom there, Blaze Straight with the shot.
2 freshmen on the power play.
Yes.
I like it.
That's confidence there from
That
Simcoe.
is confidence.
That one blocked. Again, off the stick of Bentz. .111 remaining.
Yeah, Milford's holding on to the puck too long. They need to shoot the puck.
That shot just wide. Takes a funky bounce.
Yep.
Off the stick of Steiner. Comes back to Stein. He V's that up off the glass. Bentz has got a, or sorry, it's not Bentz. That's, that's Bentz, 21. Bentz to Burns.
If I'm Coach Simcoe, I tell him, guys, shoot the puck. Stop teeing it up.
Yep, just get shots.
Just like that. You know, you had a guy breaking on the backside there. Put the puck on net.
Yep.
Hope for a pad pass.
And another big clear. And this line has got to be exhausted. His power play's been out here for 130. And we haven't had any stoppage. A couple clears, too. Put a 200-foot. Another big one. Funky bounce. And it goes vertical off the yellow. Motoring down there is Burns. Kieran Burns feeds that back up top. And another clear. Boy, 5 or 6 clears on that.
Yeah, that'll do it.
PK. Good way to kill the penalty. Put it in the opponent's zone. Asquith. Asquith throws it. Deep, giving chases to Roberts. Sauce pass. Buzzes the tower. And that's going to be an icing call. Camp gets it. All right, so
trying to get some out-of-time scoreboards here.
Okay. Yeah, some things will start setting up pretty soon. I think we almost got one of the later starts out of the first round.
I think we are the latest start, 8:20.
Right. Well, right now, a lot of green flag hockey, too, so. That one lofted high. Camp watches it. Able to keep the zone. Big number 20. It's Nathan Cole for the Mariners. Cole and his D-man, Adkins. Pesky again.
I like the pass, though, honestly. Instead of shooting that puck, I love the thought process there. It's what they haven't done all year, to be honest with you.
Well, I've heard when they practice, they just look amazing. So, you know. And another shot that's coming right to Dublitz. Puts it right to Camp's glove and gloves it out of the air like Pac-Man. And gobbles that up. Well, we got some folks watching. We got about 90 folks right now watching. Well, thank you for joining us. And hope we save some people the trip and save some gas money coming down. Coming out tonight.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be in Milford on a Monday night at 8:20?
Could think of no better place.
Nope. Hit the ceiling.
Yeah, it's with roofs. Low roof line here. Actually arched a little bit, but a lot of these older rinks, right?
Yeah, and I like the new lights. I mean, the place looks like a completely different rink with the new lights.
Oh, yeah. It totally changes the place. Well, Canterbury was like that when they put the new lights in, right? It's like, whoa.
And it's saving them money, too. These LED lights are... We're talking lighting here, but I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you got to appreciate the low voltage wiring. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to juice it up.
I bet you one light of the old lights was charging them as much as all these lights.
We're gonna fact check that. I'll make sure I do some physics calculations.
Those
for
metal
you later.
halides that they used to run in the gymnasiums. Oh my God, they drew like
the
20 amps an hour.
Vapor, right? Sodium vapor. Yep. All right, another icing call, and that's gonna go all the way down, just over halfway through the first period. Dan, if you're just joining us, New Milford, you missed 2 quick goals. But so far, even off the scoreboard. And, dangerous puck.
Wow.
And Riker dislodges the net as he's moving over.
I'll tell you, Riker looks shaky in this first period.
Well, that's going to rattle your confidence a little bit.
Two shots, 2 goals, and then that one beat you.
And they
got
were
lucky.
They were high, too. They were up high. And he wasn't stopping those.
Nope.
Right? Even if positional or, he saw a ton of shots.
He's deep in the net, though, so he's a goalie that relies on his side to side.
Yep.
If you watched the other night when we watched that Joe Barlow game, Connor Thomas is a goalie that comes way out of the net and cuts angles.
Yep. Oh, he tracks the way he tracks left and right.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to make that pass right there.
Yep, still at it. Tangling. Getting physical down deep in the zone here.
We talked about it the other night, JT.
Yeah.
They're letting them play, I got to tell you.
Yeah,
there are some angry parents, though.
Shot. That's wide.
Braden Nisquith.
Yeah, Guarneri really teeing up there with Golembeski, number 2. I got to dust off my New Milford roster. Some of these numbers I don't remember.
Oh, boy.
It's been a while. Really?
Did you see that?
Yeah. Wow. You get chirps during the game?
I know. It's just ridiculous, really. I had to hear crap from my friends.
Well, no matter where they're listening.
And they are listening.
So what are they doing tonight,
They're sitting at home.
Yeah, listening to you.
Right. Making fun of me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Boy, that puck was ticketed, too.
Off the stick of Steiner there. Stein at center ice again. He's going to throw that one, and Riker gloves it. Nobody nearby, keeps it in play. I like that play. Let's achieve a breakout here.
I actually really like the Milford breakout.
Shot, and that's blocked by Stein. Stein corrals it. He's got speed, winds him up. Good cross pass, trying to get it over to King. Going the other way, though.
Oh, what a save.
Dublitz, we've seen quite a few shots from him already.
Yeah.
So he's contributing early here. And again, I did it phonetically. Travis Dubolowitz. He's a senior here.
Yeah, I wouldn't go near. If I'm going to give a little advice, don't go near Tristan Cam's glove.
Yeah.
I'd go blocker.
Which I remember him as a youth player. He was not always the strongest glove.
Is that true?
Yeah. And we were always like, oh, he doesn't play baseball, but like he's gotten much better. Yeah, Shook getting at him.
Yeah, Shook's going to get a penalty, though.
Yeah, he was trying to get a stick back, though.
I mean,
that's not how you do it. I think you just have to ask nicely.
Normally that works, right?
Yeah, for sure. And they get out of the zone, but Mariners have to tag up, go off sides. Wondolowski to Shook. Shook comes in, and Shook gets to the glove, and he's going to pressure. Love that skate. Hey, you never know. Yeah, it looks like, again, we're exchanging some pleasantries here, and Fortier.
Yeah, Fournier's getting into it.
That's some words to say. 4:46 remaining. You can probably see that on the scoreboard maybe in the far side here. Hey, Kevin Holmes. Uncle Kevin's watching tonight. See if we can dust off some Carolina tunes for the intermission.
Oh, my God, another goal. Bryce Schopper.
I don't know if I got Schopper from the point.
Wow.
Oh, Schopper comes right over to troll the
Yep.
student section. And absolute silence. 4:36.
I got to be honest with you. If JP Milford coach has a goalie, I'd make a change.
Yep, he's got another goalie there. I'm not sure what kind of confidence he has in his other goalie, but we might see soon. And well, you know what? We've seen Schopper with those shots too. He can make those shots, Brett.
Absolutely, he can. He's got a deadly shot.
I don't put that all on Riker. I mean, and there's a lot of traffic near him, but I don't think any screen or So I might have gotten Schopper might have been out of frame, but that puck was definitely in the net, and making it a 3-0
I don't even think he saw the puck.
Yep. But he did have a couple consecutive saves, to his glove, so he was up tall. He was high. Not like he dropped down or anything. This might also be a statement game here for the Wave, letting people know, or letting other teams know they're still moving. This was a 6-2 game, and remember that game, all the scoring was in the second period.
Right.
So New Milford getting the better of the Mariners in that contest. That was back in end of January, so LaValle just possessed.
Just waiting too long.
Yep.
They got to put the puck on net.
Another one bounces over, taking that shot from almost the center line.
Yep.
And that's coming off the stick of Nathan Cole. Cole's a D-man. Yeah, throw some music in there, I guess. I don't think we've had any music. What's that kid saying?
He's saying basically 5 shots, 3 goals on Riker.
Oh, okay. Well, I think there's a few more shots than that, but I don't know if
I think kids like to exaggerate.
Yes. But there are 3 goals, and no exaggeration there, and that's still the first.
This is not where Milford wanted to be.
No.
To start this playoff game, they had a real good year.
Yep.
And
13-6-1, right?
And listen, Riker had a good year. I mean, he's just, maybe I don't know how old is he? He's in 11th grade, so maybe the moment's just a little big right now. Needs to settle.
Well, Coach Shimko still trusting in his abilities right there and keeping him in. So, nice work by King to try to dislodge that puck, but he gets support with DeRoberts. DeRoberts throws a shot. That rising shot hits the glass behind the net. King gets it deep. DeRoberts throws a body. Burns gets it up to LaValle. LaValle pushed off the puck by a tall glass of water, who is John King.
And Burns is a big boy for a freshman.
Yeah, he is. Going the other way, D-to-D pass below the goal line. Golembeski gets it up to the other side. And that one comes back. Another shot from Shopper.
Yeah, I got to tell you, if I was New Milford, I would shoot everything.
Yeah.
From anywhere.
The Jonathan DeRoberts story?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. He loves to shoot the puck. Here it is.
Here, the way of the Mariners. And they get a touch up, and we'll have one go into the box, and looks like it might be Dublitz.
Yeah,
number 9.
What they need to watch out for is to let themselves get, it's the first period.
Yep.
Like you said, still, 37 minutes left in this game.
Yep.
You don't want to get down 4-0.
You with quick math. Oof.
See that?
Yep. All right, Luxeter goes in to the box. Sorry, I cut you off, and I didn't see what the penalty was either.
I think it was just a
tripping.
Oh, tripping.
Okay.
I thought it was a hook.
PA announcer. All right, so the shorthanded effort, getting a little bit of pressure, and Bentz goes down there, try to create a little bit of havoc in the corner. Stein up to it. Stein. Yeah, looks like we got Villius.
I know they worked on their power play. I know they changed some stuff up, so it looks like John King's on the point. There it is.
Yep. King shot, blocked. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guarneri takes the brunt of that one. His teammates.
Hey, listen, that's
console him with that.
Right. That's being a team player right there.
Yeah.
Some players will not do that. Milford parents, I think, have called the security over.
Is that right? Okay.
They're basically moving into the New Milford bench.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just close to the snack bar.
Yeah.
So 1:37 remaining, so pretty soon there will be a line down there. Another puck escapes the zone. Oh, got Camp playing way
you don't
out.
want to do that. You don't want to do that.
You got two good D-men coming back. Stein steps in. Stein's going to carry. Stein thinks about it. Gives it over to Sweeney. Sweeney to King. Sweeney, a little bit of catch along the wall. King getting lined back up. And achieving the escape there is played straight. He fires that straight up ice. Sweeney.
That could have been dangerous right there.
Gets it to Steiner. And seconds tick off. 41 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Wave. 5-on-4 hockey here with the penalty to Luxeter for the trip. They've gotten a few.
I don't even see another goalie on their roster. I see his number 39, or 35.
McNulty?
James McNulty.
Maybe he's suited as a second goalie?
Shows him as a him as defenseman, but that may be why they're not making a change.
It could be. Isquith peels that up. Isquith, stop and drop.
Yep, playing too much.
Yep. Antonelli gives it life. Throws it deep. Villius gets dispossessed and crushed on the wall by Kieran Burns. Coming the other way with it, even for a reset. Yeah, two crafty players there. I'd like to see them go head to head. Guarneri and Isquith there. Both pretty crafty players. Yeah, but that's not going to happen right now.
Nope.
That's the end of the first period, folks. And Greenwave here get up early with 2 goals and add another one from the D-man from the point. That's from Shopper. Makes it a 3-0 goal.
Yeah, couldn't have been a better first period for New Milford right there. Quieted the Milford fans.
Yep.
So, all right.
The Milford coaches over there. They're going to step back in and talk to their boys in the dressing room as our Mariners staff, and hoping for a little reset and maybe a wake up for the Mariners.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, we'll catch you guys on the flip side of this break. And,
sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. All right, we're back up here, and 15 minutes is on the clock. Zamboni's off the ice, so that can only mean one of two things.
Ice looks wet, though, JT.
It does. Actually, I was just talking to Riker's grandfather here, Steve. He was telling me that the BBDI game that was here, the ice was terrible, and that was actually, there were like two really bad calls that he didn't freeze the puck or something like that, and it was because the ice surface.
Wow.
You know, but yeah,
I mean, it looks wet right now.
Yeah, well, we saw that the other day in the
in Danbury.
Yeah. You know. All right, Greenwave coming back from their dressing room, and Mariners stepping back on the ice on the right side here.
I would think that the Mariners have to really get it going.
Yeah.
Put at least one in, get back in this game.
Yep, keep it in touch, Because right now a 3-goal game is just outside the reach, but yeah, you never know in high school hockey here.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he was telling me that his grandson Aiden aged out of Bantams and came as a sophomore, right? So
okay.
now as a junior, he's their goalie, know. And
what'd he say about the first period?
We look good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the worst. It's the worst when you. Listen, I've said it always.
He said. Oh, actually, he told me. This is how we started the conversation. He told me we jinxed him because we were talking about so many good things about him in the last game. So we jinxed him.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't the intent. We're just calling what we see.
Exactly. Listen, I say it all the time. I would never want to be a goalie parent.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
When Mason pitches, it drives me crazy. I'm a bundle of nerves, and it would be the same way with a goalie.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, hey, not for nothing. You can get yourself a sideline subscription here and do some baseball games this year.
I could.
Right? I think you could figure this stuff out.
I think Canterbury has their own.
Oh, that's true. They have local live. Yeah. All right, switching sides here, and looks like Camp is carving up his crease on the right side of us. And on the left side of your radio is Riker down there, Aiden Riker, and he's hitting the Gatorade. All right, getting ready for puck drop here to start the second period. It's amping up here. Good turnout, like we said, both sides. And face-off draw. I
think Shimko changed the lines. Guarneri.
Yep.
So you got to shoot that puck there, kid.
Yep. It's great that you're tracking left-right, east-west, but
right.
Got to move with it. He tangles a little bit with Sweeney there. Sweeney no worse for wear, but
you made the move. You come into the slot, put it on net.
Yeah, asking a lot though. Guarneri here and also Straight. These horses are getting run.
Yep.
For the Mariners, and they're not really getting time off the ship's deck here.
That was interference on Mike, but
yeah, they're swallowing whistles. We know that. We've seen that already in postseason. When they start blowing the whistles, then we'll be wondering what's going on.
Right.
All right, icing call. It's going to bring it all the way down to the right. And the face-off just to the right of Tristan Camp. Oh, there you go. Do New Milford baseball, Brett. There you go. So
what's that?
Do New Milford baseball. Danny Reed.
Listen, I'll be at plenty of those games, Danny. Believe me.
Is that Coach Johnson there?
Yep. Ryan.
RJ?
Ryan and RJ. I mean, and AJ.
Oh, is it? Oh, really?
Yep. The twin brothers.
I tell you the time I was getting gas one morning at Cumbies. Stupid story though. And I'm waving, I'm saying hi, and I see Johnson there, and I'm like, the guy's not saying hi to me.
Right.
To find out he has a twin brother. I thought it was RJ.
Ooh! Oh. Wow. That's what I'm saying, though. I was saying it earlier. Put pucks on net.
Yep. Going the other way, and tracking over is Riker. Another shot. Ripped.
Yep. Turnover going the other way. We talk about it all the time.
Yep.
That's interference on Bryce, but they're not going to call it.
Nice job by...
There it is!
And we got another...
Oh, no, they called it off.
Oh.
Oh, that's a bad call. That hit the back of the net.
It bounced right back out.
Yep.
That was a goal. All day, every day.
Wow.
And I'm not surprised they're not talking right now. There's 3 men on the ice here wearing zebras, and I'm surprised they're not talking right now. They're actually, players are talking, but.
Yep. That'll cost you a penalty, 7, whatever your name is. You're down 3 goals.
Zioli.
Robert Zioli. Got to stay out of the box. Oh, to Roberts is going in. They're going to put them both in.
Yeah, that's going to be an offset at 13:06, so 2 minutes and a whistle. I don't know, Brett. From here, that looked like
listen, I saw it. I saw it hit the net. The net pushed back.
Yeah.
You know, and we have goal judges too. That's an official too. One of John King's favorite officials back there.
Is that right? Yeah, that's true. There are goal judges on these games. In this game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I saw him light up the light before, right? Wow. All right, so still 5-on-5 hockey here.
Yeah.
And I mean, is that also the netting is so taut that it's just on a hard shot like that, it just rips right out?
And listen, I've said that to my nephews and my son who plays hockey.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes those tight nets, I don't want them.
No.
These officials aren't good enough to be able to make a call.
Right.
I mean, as terrible as that sounds.
And there's no replay. There's no replay allowed, right? So even if they go back and look at our footage or someone behind the net right now or Troy's filming it, right?
Yep, nothing they could do.
Wow, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it is what it is. Bad calls, you know, they happen.
It's a 3-0 game right now, so. And if it stays like that, it's inconsequential, but still doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Digging deep is Stein. Dylan Stein achieves an escape, comes over center ice.
Yeah, Dylan likes to go the whole way.
He does, but he gets dispossessed, and Nathan Cole robs him, pickpockets him before he gets deeper into the zone. Oh, nice job, Antonelli. Making Uncle Kevin happy. Blocker saved by Riker. Got some bodies dropping on the ice. Washout signal. And that's going to be a nice 12 minutes remaining. And I believe they were in there at 13:01 or so they get another minute and a whistle.
We call that ref back there Mario. He looks. Doesn't he look like Mario?
Oh, Mario time.
Yeah, Marty Langry.
Okay.
Not Langry, but Marty Tangrini. He's the one who he had a terrible injury a couple years ago at an Immaculate game.
Okay. I know Marty. Yeah. Mustache and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a.
I usually see him with a helmet on.
Right.
Got a silver fox on the top there.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Marty. Yeah.
Well, he was out for almost 2 years. I mean, that injury was gruesome.
Oh, it was. I remember reading about it.
Yeah, broken femur on the ice.
Yeah. Kids loved him, though. Kids loved him on the ice, right? Is he back on the ice now or no?
He is back on the ice.
Okay.
Shot!
Loose puck. Stepping up a Schopfer. Keys it up in the slot.
That was a great toe drag release right there by
someone with a broken twig. And a drop twig, too. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of feistiness there.
Yeah.
Some quick turns. Yeah, I know. And Marty
and John King. That's John King's favorite rep right there.
Yeah, he's fun. He had a good Twitter following, too, for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and he did all the big games. Like, he would do the big games and good energy. Yeah. All right, the offset with the penalty, both still in the box, 11-19. 3-0 game. That one comes back to D. Throwing that deep, it gets in the netting up above the glass behind the net. And Sweeney there, but not able to do anything with it. We'll get a stoppage.
Josh Shook taking the face off for Jonathan Roberts in the box.
Yep. Draws back. It's to Milford. Work. Get outside.
Guarneri.
Yep. Guarneri dispossessed by Shook. Guarneri still with it. Following up. And that one blocked off the stick of Straight. All right, looks like we got ourselves a penalty coming here.
Trip on Bryce.
Yep. D-man.
Oh, Shook.
Yep, should go into the box.
Yeah, I thought it was Bryce.
Yep. I think he was playing back on straight there, right? Trying to dispossess him, and they took him down, right?
Yep.
All right, so 2 minutes goes on the clock. That frees the two that were in there on the offset. All right, so Shook in the box for 2 for the trip. That'll put Mariners on the power play. Turn and shoot. And Guarneri's shot stopped by Camp. And Guarneri and Straight combo.
Yeah, I don't think they've been off the ice this period.
Nope, they seem to be a duo, though, that work well together.
Right.
Short-handed effort here. And escaping the big check. Oh, dangerous.
Almost put it by himself, on his own team.
Yeah. A lot of traffic there for Riker. And backhand blind pass. Clever move there from Sweeney. Gets it up to Stein. Stein, all kinds of pressure right at the New Milford bench. Guarneri again. And Villius. And a little short-handed with the pass.
Riker makes a great save there.
Riker.
That was a great play by Sweeney and Cedar right there.
Yeah. Selfless play. Gets it over to Villius. Villius
just couldn't get enough on it. He was kind of out of position.
And I think he was too deep to really loft it all that much, so Riker takes away a hold downstairs.
You know, he's a littler goalie, so up high is the way to beat him, as we've seen.
All right, the Shook penalty, still another 30-some-odd seconds remaining. That one thrown to the net.
We saw that. We saw that the other day.
Yeah,
that exact same thing happened to Riker.
Yep.
Up over the back.
And it floated right back down. There was the vertical rebounds, you know. Another shot from Riker. That was from the other blue line. The blue line on the other side of Milford here.
10 seconds left in the power play. Milford very aggressive on the PK.
Yeah, good forecheck pressure. And that sound from Riker's stick as the final seconds ticking down for the Shook penalty. Oh, good idea, floating to the front. And the Fortier was trying to get to the center. Ben was there, unable to connect on it though. Good battle along the wall. King gets to Isquith. Isquith with speed. Isquith dazzles.
Too much stick handling.
Yep.
Just
Riker.
Yeah, it's tough to make that many toe drags.
Yep. Coming back is.
Sometimes you just got to shoot, you know, JT.
Yep.
I said it about Milford. I'm saying the same thing. Shoot the puck.
Shopper. He shoots that. Luckily, King was on the far side.
Oh, here's Straight, right?
Yep, Straight coming in. Straight shot. Right to the glove of Camp. A laser beam, and he's got the blocker.
Yeah. Tristan's making that shot, that save all day.
Yep. So strong with his glove.
Absolutely.
All right, 8:04. Just under halfway through the second period. 3-0 here. Surprised it's not 3-1, but again, I'm not the goal judge, and I don't have the good mustache. Sweeney on his own. Sweeney steps in, backhands,
misses
Riker
the
tracks.
Net. Yeah, he missed the net.
Did Riker get
tried to get
on
cute?
No.
No, but Riker didn't even get a chance at it.
Ran himself out of room here.
Guarneri.
Right back at it. Feels like Mike Hockey, Brett. Up and down the ice with breakaways. Digging it off the wall.
Wow.
Burns. Burnsy and Benzie. And it looks like we got a penalty coming here. And looks like a little fracas, and the referees are talking right now. It's going all the way down. They're going to call a intentional offsides. Is that what it is?
It's a high stick.
Oh, high stick. Okay,
yeah.
In the zone. Thank you. All right, 7:35, 5 seconds from halfway through the second period. Face-off win for the Mariners. Mariners struggled to gain possession, but big 21 and 24 work together. Try to work an escape. Get all kinds of pressure along the wall.
I'll tell you this.
They go the other way with it.
Burns is going to be a player to watch out for in the years to come.
Yep.
He could play. I'm impressed. For a freshman.
You got some of these guys on the All-Star game this year or no?
They will be.
Okay.
There haven't been invited. Yes. Freshman, sophomore will be a game.
Okay.
That's the 12-15 game, and then the 2:30 game is the junior senior.
I told you I was going to donate all of my appearance fees this season.
Never seen a pass he likes.
Oh, Isquith peels it up off the wall, gets to the dot, but unable to get to it. Milford, good pass. Moving up ice. Oh, squished.
That's a penalty on Dylan.
And
no, it's not.
No.
Riker even thought it was a penalty.
Yeah.
He was halfway out of the box.
Well, we haven't seen many. I mean, we've seen more penalties in this game than we saw, I think, in the 4 games for, or the 3 games for SWCs, you know?
Yeah, I tell you.
Shot.
Wow.
From Stein.
He has got a bomb.
Yeah, that was buzzing.
One of my favorites, Dylan.
Bring it down a little bit, though, kiddo.
And I think if you would have brought it down, you would have beat him.
Yeah. Coming from outside, shot, loose puck.
Oh, that's a great save.
And
that is a great save by Tristan.
And secondary effort there from Schaffer to clear that puck. Because that puck was just floating in space.
Yep.
But Dublitz charging hard.
We've done enough Milford games now, JT. I think you're learning all the guys' names.
I kind of am. I'm even trying to pronounce the names right. Straight. Oh, straight dazzles. Does some magic.
Makes all those moves and then makes that pass. And he had his guy in the slot the whole time.
Well,
it's crazy.
There's another guy in the slot, low slot though.
Yep.
And he was wearing a green jersey. And Schaffer and LaValle tangling a little bit here. We've seen LaValle get pretty heated. Shot. Riker save. He is just a wall here in the second period. Seeing all kinds of pressure. Oh, big hit.
That's a penalty.
And that is going to be a penalty from DeRoberts. DeRoberts is going to head to the sin bin for 2 minutes.
That's 2 for him.
That'll probably be a roughing call. Or head from behind. They're looking for more.
Coach Dieter does not like the call.
Nope. That's a cross check. If I'm understanding that hand signal correctly. That's going to bring it all the way down.
Have you seen? Oh, there he is. I was saying, I haven't seen LaValle in a while, but
he's out there.
I've seen him now.
All right, so Milford wins the face-off for possession. Straight behind the net. Shot!
Wow, off the post again.
Yep.
That's a great play, actually.
Do like
good
that.
play,
I like the
Cedar.
step down. I like the step down. I like the
absolutely
turn and like once you get to the other side of that net, you fire that pass.
Yep.
Always love kind of that element of suspense. Too often they carry it for so long and they do a whole loop. Shot. Villiers
Cedar's got a sneaky shot there. It's kind of bottling up Riker today.
Oh, heavy hit there from Sweeney. Oh, my goodness. He drops Burns, and Burns is no small kid.
No.
For a 9th grader, he's a big boy. And
now Cedar just took a penalty.
And
it's going to be a 5-on-3. New Milford cannot get into these games with them. This is what they want.
You're not going to win this physical game here. All right, so we're going to have 1 minute, 11 seconds on the existing penalty.
Yeah.
Plus we're going to tack on another 2.
Yeah, New Milford's got too many guys.
That makes it a 3-on-5, and they're going with the 3 that are on the ice right now. Again, you're the away team, so last change as well, right?
Yep.
Or second. Shot. Pad save.
Wow.
Valuable seconds kick off. Trying to get it cleared and shook out
Keeps
there.
it in.
Shot. And Burns there with an absolute bomb as well. Comes to Burns. Burns gets into LaValle. LaValle gets it to straight. And Guarneri goes down. Calling for the trip.
Yeah, they're not calling
I'm not
anyway.
sure that was a trip, but
I don't think it was a trip
played
either.
out there. Shot.
Oh, what a save!
Wow.
Save. I'm telling you, Milford needs to realize, do not shoot at his glove.
And it might have still been going wide or high, but either way, he got it to his glove and
Yeah.
sure didn't go in the net.
Nope.
All right, so 25 seconds. You can see the Christmas tree that is the scoreboard right now. 25 seconds, and that's for DeRoberts, the cross check, and then Villius.
That's a big clear right there.
And that'll rob a lot of time. Whoa! Funky bounce off the
Yeah.
Zamboni door. I always talk about the Zamboni door because I feel like it's an element that people don't always know. When you're watching from home, you don't always know what's going on in those little corners.
Yep.
Plays different. And Guarneri. Shot. And both Guarneri and then Dublitz. No, sorry. Guarneri. Short-handed effort, 4-on-5 here. Coming out of the box.
That's a good save by Riker there.
Always
glove
marks
side.
the man out of the box, and that's DeRoberts here. And DeRoberts talking to some of his Milford Mariners friends. 34 seconds remain in the second penalty. So again, 5-on-4, effectively killing the 3-on-5. That was a minute 11 of 3-on-5 hockey.
Yeah, Milford had some great chances in that
They did, but
little sequence there.
But that big clear robbed a lot of time.
Yep.
Shot for Mickelson Holton. Holton, who's got fans from around the world. I know they're all watching tonight. Good to see him working the blue line here. Drawback. I think that's almost a set play, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Especially with the left-handed shot for Holton. And again, Holton steps it over. Oh, good idea. Holton gets it to center. And Roberts able to try to deflect it, but Holton just says, I can throw that, but that might be an ice. No, it's not.
They're still on a PK.
Oh, good
JT.
call. Yeah, thank you. 9 seconds remaining. Good catch there, Brett.
And here's another one. Burns is another kid who just
Burns
does
is
not come
shot.
off the ice.
If you give him
Oh,
time.
wow. That's got to be a goal.
Oh, goalie down.
Wow.
No stick. And another escape, but that's going to be at full strength, so that will be an ice.
Wow.
And the captain asking for some clarification.
Yeah, Dubowitz had a wide open net
Yep.
and just whiffed on it.
Well, that's been the, when they matched up in the regular season, remember that first and third period had nothing.
Yeah, now the second period has nothing.
Right? It's just so far, right? I mean, it's wild. I can just.
Listen, this is the best I've seen Milford look, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, still at it.
It's in.
In.
No goal.
Waved off high stick.
They're calling it a goal behind. That's 2 goals that these refs have tied. Wow.
Well, referee, though, he was the one, referee here, was the one who was calling a high stick that was batted out of the air. That wasn't the air.
It was
Give
in the
him
air,
credit.
but you got the goal officials, you
Right.
got the goal judges for a reason. That's 2 goals that these officials have missed, I believe. Wow.
I mean, but we're not on that level, too. I mean, I don't know if he's seeing where that was hit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with my 2 goal judges.
Yeah, well, especially Marty back there.
Yeah.
Right? Because Marty's the one flipping the switch. And, I mean, sorry, easy for me to say. Are they just calling if it's in the net?
I was going to say, that's a penalty all day.
Yeah, it is going to be a penalty.
Yeah, LaValle, you know that's a penalty.
Frustration here. LaValle takes a penalty. His first of the night, I have to give him credit. He's been very restrained and showing some good discipline. And he's talking to the referee, but I don't think that's going to change the outcome. There's some tensions boiling over, though, here.
Yeah, there is.
The Milford fans not helping the cause by They're chanting. All right, so that puts New Milford here on the power play here. 2 minutes with 1:36
And here's a
remaining.
breakaway.
Big effort. 2 on the net. And loose puck, but gets a whistle. Straight with speed. And looking to try to catch everybody sleeping on the shorthanded effort.
Yeah. That's
and he had one right with him, too.
He did.
Hank asked for some clarifications. Hank Dieter there, talking to one of the line judges. Vilius in the face-off dot. Guarneri. Face-off win. Again, power play right now, but playing high pressure. Good forecheck pressure from the Mariners, but that's going to put some guys deep for them. Oh, trying to corral that.
Yeah,
Sweeney gets
out
it,
of play.
and it just bounces up into the netting, right there, up above the glass. Just trying to bring it down.
Just a little tilt of the stick.
Yep, it's all on the wrist. It's all on the wrist. So much.
Yeah.
All right, so final 78 seconds.
Unless they score, New Milford will start the third on a PK, on a power play.
And they pull that back, settle it up a little bit. You'll hear the PA announcer call 1 minute to play. College games, we were watching the college games, and they'll say, 1 minute to play. Thank you. You're welcome. The PA announcer.
Hey, speaking of college games, how about UConn this year, huh?
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, what a great year.
Right? I mean, Connecticut really is getting known for hockey.
They are. I mean, Quinnipiac 1 year, now UConn, 8 in the country.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. If you build these ranks, they will come.
That's it.
I think that's part of it. Shot, saved by Riker. A really high slide. He was up at the point there. And Vilius gives it life. Throws it to King. King working outside. So they have been working on this power play. It does look a little bit different.
It does look better. I like it. They're getting shots. They're moving the puck around.
Yep. But also aggressive here on the PK. Still stabbing at it.
Burns almost.
And DeRoberts.
DeRoberts is
feisty.
He's feisty tonight.
Yeah. 4.8 seconds. And looks like someone's pointed to the scoreboard. I don't know if DeRoberts helps anybody or Vilius. And getting his first time on the bench tonight would be number 10. Oh, Guarneri just...
Is that his first time coming off the ice?
It might be. No, it just seems like it. But,
yeah.
But he's been out there for a lot of it. And final seconds tick down. And King takes a shot and blocked by Straight. Straight's going to head right to his dressing room.
Yep.
And as our wave.
All right.
So it's scoreless in the second, and we got a 3-0 game here, Brett. So, like I said, a lot more hockey to be had, and New Milford will come back with 21 seconds remaining on the penalty.
On the power play.
The power play, yep. All right.
So, listen, they got some fortunate breaks this period in Milford, and they take a 3-0 lead. So, we will. All
right, you got any out-of-town scores?
I know that Wilton is beating up on Sapog now.
Oh, they are?
I think it was 5-1.
Okay. Need Zamboni cam. We can give you some Zamboni cam there, Mr. Galvin. There's the Zamboni. Here at the MIP.
Connard, they won. So they beat Stormac 3-1.
Oh, let's get some of these on our scoreboard here, Brett.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Look at my pen here. All right, let's see.
And Notre Dame West Haven in basketball beat Notre Dame Prep.
Okay. E.O. Smith, did we know E.O. Smith won?
That should be 3-2.
Connor, you said one, right?
That should be.
What's the Mastic Enfield game?
Are we still on here? All right.
Yeah,
Let me put the mic down. I got to talk.
Okay. Yep, so we got a couple, looks like here, Wilton might be getting the better of the Spartans there. Newington, following the Hall, Jibwa going on. This will be a fun matchup here, the Jibwa and BBDI. Looks like E.O. Smith, you heard that one. This one's not settled yet, so that's the one we're looking at, Milford and New Milford. Connard, and we'll check on the Mastic score for you too. So things starting to look pretty chalky here in the first round of CIAC D3. All right, friends, we'll see you guys on the other side of this break. Okay, I've got a note here in the chat. Bob Maroney was telling us Massac was tied 2-2, and now it's headed to overtime in Shelton. Massac and Enfield still tied at 2. So what are the overtime rules in CIAC?
It depends on the rink.
Oh, it's rink dependent? It's not CIAC rule?
Normally, it's just overtime.
Right.
But because of the hat tricks the other night, that's why they went to shootout.
But that was SWC, too. I mean, like...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right.
So they play overtimes. They don't do shootouts.
Yeah, they just keep going, right?
Yep.
But they'll play overtime with 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. Just keep
that
playing.
I'm not sure about.
Yeah. I think if it's Federation rules, they'll probably keep going, right?
Yeah. I think it's 8-minute overtimes.
Okay. Well, 15 minutes here. And,
so New Milford had a guy get kicked out, one of the kids.
Yeah.
And then they FaceTimed the cop that threw him out, and I guess he apologized, so they let him back in.
That's what that handshake was?
Yes, yes.
Greeting, okay. All right. The gang green coming back onto the ice. And the Mariners find their way from their dressing room. They got the dressing room here, a permanent room, I think, at the pavilion. But it was when I was checking Wi-Fi addresses, there was pavilion spelled one way and pavilion spelled another way.
Oh, really?
I didn't know there were two spellings of pavilion.
I don't think there is.
2 A's, pavilion. Yeah. All right, well, 15 minutes to decide a winner, or maybe more if there's any 3 goals. But
yeah, winner gets to play E.O. Smith. That should be a real treat.
Yeah. Well,
I know Coach Dieter is...
Get to play at UConn.
Yeah, that's true. I know Coach Dieter is pretty confident, actually. He thinks he's going to sneak up on E.O. if they get through this.
I don't think, and Enfield getting a run for their money with Massac, but that's not surprising.
Yeah, Enfield's a good team.
I got to think, well, so's Massac.
They are, but you know what's weird about Massac is, like, in the big games,
yeah,
people know to shut those two down.
Yeah.
You know, Condon and Labella.
Right.
And nobody else scores on that team.
Yep.
So
that's a very one-dimensional, maybe two-dimensional, but that's it.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, we saw that. Yeah. But, I mean, they are pretty gifted players.
They are
so they're fun
unbelievably
to watch.
gifted.
So, especially
60 points each in one season. I mean, that's averaging 3 points a game.
That's wild.
You can't ask for more than that.
Well, I don't think we've seen the end of Massac yet, you know?
No, I don't think so.
And I not for nothing, I'd be happy to see the Eagles get eliminated by Massac. Show some SWC dominance if they could, you know?
Yep. And I'll put my money on the Condon and Labella line.
All right, those of you, chiming in the chat, just keep us in the loop on that out-of-town score there for the Massac and the Enfield Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles got the better of New Milford. That was what New Milford was up 3 goals, and was the Mike Crawford. That's actually, is that off? Is it a final?
I don't know if it's a final.
The Wilton.
I mean, it was. I think it was 5-1.
Heavy hit. Looks like a stick grab there. A little chicken wing from Sweeney. LaValle tries to split the 2.
Yeah, like I said.
You're not going to go through big number 19 there.
You are not.
Actually, was that 19? No, sorry. He's not out there.
He was the one kind of trying to make the move, so he was trying to go through Bryce there.
I thought green number 19 was out there. He's a spirit animal. Love it. Love that kid. Oh, with the puck. It's Stein.
Yeah, Dylan just laid a bomb.
I think Milford would be wise to play it a little safer here.
That's exactly what I was just talking to about with the parents.
A little less physicality.
I said you got a 3-0 lead here. You don't want to go give this team 5-on-3s.
No. Isquith gives pressure. And seeing Aguirre out there, number 5. Pushed off the puck. And Golembeski. Not seeing many penalties here.
No, that's for sure.
Well, they do get through the PK at the start of the period. There's 21 seconds left in that. And that's quickly expired. And we're 12:55 remaining in the third period. Schopfer gets a clear. Chasing back will be Nathan Cole. Cole surveys the scene, V's that. His man peels off, but that gives Vilius extra time to pinch down. All kinds of dispossessed. I think that's Isquith. Golembeski gives it some life. Dazzling in the middle. And it looks like we got a penalty coming. Cross check.
Yeah.
And I think that was the recipient of that.
Isquith? Yeah, number 15. I don't think Isquith took the penalty. No.
No, but he was the recipient of that.
Yeah, I think he was.
Wait. Oh, no, he's skating over the box.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
wow. So in the offensive zone, in the crease. I can't believe they gave it to him.
Has Isquith come in the box at all this season?
I don't think so.
I don't
he is not a penalty guy.
I'm sure Len will tell us, but
yeah,
we will be fact checked on that for sure.
Yeah, if he has, it is few and far between.
Right? Don't usually see that. Okay, well, that puts. Nice clear by Holden. Dangerous one to flip it up there.
There are some weird bounces in this rink.
Yep. Well, that is the business model for Black Bear. Find undercapitalized rinks and extract any value you can from them.
Yep.
Without improving anything. So. Shot wide, and LaValle in the corner there with.
Yeah, Riker thought it was another penalty, and he came out of the box.
Yep. Shook has got to watch himself there.
Yeah, Milford needs to calm down.
Yep.
The Milford parents are flipping out.
Yep. Yeah, they're right next to us here, and they're voicing their displeasure on lack of calls here. Shot. Save from Camp. Redirects it to the side. D-to-D pass. Seen the two of them key up quite a bit. Pad save. Crash on the net. Loose puck. And that one, big clear. I think that was Holton or Sweeney, one of the two. Throws that all the way down with Mustard. 30 seconds remain in the Isquith penalty. And
there's that water behind the net. You see that stop that puck?
Yep,
wow.
Absolute stalled out puck. Saw that in the Danbury rink too. A little too aggressive on. A little dispossessed. And Vilius.
That's where Cedars, got to get that puck deep, Cedar.
Getting a hook in there.
I mean, they are not calling anything.
And Guarneri is displeased with that non-call.
I mean, it's just craziness now.
Guarneri frustrated. He's throwing.
Look, now he called
now
it.
The call.
Now the call.
Yep.
I mean, I think Carson was just going to see how much he could get away with.
Yep.
But like I said to start the period, they need to stay out of the box.
Yep.
I mean, you got a 3-0 lead in the state game where it's one and you're one and done.
All right. Well, Isquith sprung loose, but now Golembeski goes in the box.
Yeah.
We just saw in that last 2 minutes, while there were a ton of clears, there was some good pressure coming from the Milford Mariners. They're working the puck in the D-to-D. No one's challenging back up at the point, right? So the PK, too, who do you throw out here for PK, too?
Yeah, Alex is out there talking, trying to get an explanation. I don't know.
Yep. I don't know if he's going to get one. Oh, timeout.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Whoever called it.
I think that might have been. He's going to maybe PA National will tell us. I think that might have been Milford. I thought it might have been Coach Dieter calling them.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Well, Milford's on their heels, so they need something to happen. They've had more power plays than New Milford has.
Yeah, but I mean, not for nothing. I mean, you've got some momentum there, and you get these guys on their heels.
Yep.
I would challenge them a little bit and see what happens. And they're not going to be able to put out a fresh PK. But then again, I mean, these horses have been going all night. You got LaValle out there. You got Straight. You got Guarneri probably. He's out there somewhere.
Yep, Burns.
Burns
doesn't come off the ice.
And Bentz, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, but such as high school hockey, the tale is told this time, and you're going to run your 2 lines and 1.5 lines sometimes, right?
Right.
And that's what we're seeing here from Coach Shimko. Who, again, I want to thank for hooking us up with the good Wi-Fi tonight. So
absolutely.
That's bringing this into your homes, and who knows
Great
where
clear
you're
by
watching
Dylan
from.
there.
Stein with the clear, robbing some seconds. Big stretch pass. Gets it to LaValle. LaValle walks it in. A good idea to pass off. Straight. Guarneri. Looking to turn
wow, he had
around.
the wrap around.
LaValle's got to be quick with it. He's getting all kinds of dispossessed, and Stein there. Wide shot, and looks like Straight is wincing there. He's grabbing at his shoulder. Not sure if he got stick there to the shoulder blade or. Villius on the attack. Follows it up. Loose puck. And Bentz comes up with it and gets the clear. Bentz playing second goalie tonight. There are 3 white jerseys there with one pesky number 18. And he's still getting pesky down there in the shorthanded. 18 and 8, both playing pretty deep here on the PK.
Yeah, and it looks great when it works.
Right.
But, you don't want to get caught too deep.
LaValle from the slot.
They just cannot score on him.
And looking for penalties. Guarneri dropped. Shot. Puck at the net. Loose puck, still loose.
Wow.
Underneath a Milford player.
Wow.
And net's off. And
that's a penalty.
Camp is down.
Yeah, I don't like.
No, I don't like that either.
No, I don't like that at all. They could call Cedar for a penalty, though, JT.
Yeah.
He pushed the net off purposely.
Well, I think you're also getting a stoppage there for.
100%. I mean, I'm more concerned about Tristan, obviously.
Yep.
There was all kinds of mayhem happening.
There was. And that puck still was loose, close to us over on this side, right?
It never got settled.
No.
Well, Riley.
Oh, trainer's coming out.
Yeah.
10-2 Camp.
Riley might want to be getting ready. I mean, he does not look good.
And Milford trainer here. Trainer's walking back off, though. Not sure what we're seeing here.
I'm not sure what we're seeing either.
Milford skates to the bench. And I don't know who's talking to who. The referees are all talking to each other. They're conferring. Eavesdropping there are the Wave players. So we're going to face off. Camp's back up on his skates. It's good to see. Looks like he's going to...
He's going to stay in the game.
He is. He's checking his lip there, too, huh?
Did his helmet come off before he went down? Did you see?
I think it might have.
Yeah, so, I mean...
All right, Milford fans like the effort from Camp, and they tell them just as much. All right, I guess we're just all that mayhem, and we just have a face-off.
Yeah.
Okay. Face-off, back to LaValle. LaValle, dispossessed. Throwing it deep, that's going to be nice.
No, the forecheck is just killing Milford. I mean, they wait too long on their passes. And
3-2-1, I always say, you got to do something with the puck. There's only 3 options.
Yep.
Pass it, shoot it, or skate it. Got to do something. Oh, dangerous. Too many men there. And Isquith comes to the ice. Parker Guarneri shot.
It's got to hit the net.
It's a high. Yeah. Another one.
Wow.
Redirected.
What a great deflection.
Yeah, I think it was like Guarneri tries to get a tip. And power play's over, but Mariners still threatening.
I'll tell you, I think Milford has had the better of the last 2 periods.
I think you're right. That's right. Well, they've had a couple more penalties.
Tristan has just been the difference.
Trying on the shorthand, or the short side. The Valley looks to kind of tee up. He loses his helmet. He's got to go to the ice, or go to the bench. He's still on the ice right now. Oh, no, they get Sorry, we've got an offsides call? What are we doing?
That's an icing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
Yep.
It also used to be Brad coming out to check on him. All right, so 7:39 remaining. Just a bit more than halfway, or just under halfway through the third period here. It's scoreless in the third.
Scoreless in the second.
Scoreless in the
All
second.
the goals were on those first 3 shots.
That's right. Isquith works it to the middle. With help is Antonelli. Antonelli, pesky there as well. Good to see the 1-3 out there.
Yeah, this has been a lot of special teams, so we haven't seen a lot of the other guys.
That's right. But
A lot of special teams in this
Cedar
game.
rotate him in here. It's true, yeah. Started the game, or started with the PP, and then 2 big PKs in the middle of all that.
Yep.
Isquith, and something going on behind the play.
Yep.
And some fisticuffs back there. And Cedar Villius.
I think Cedar's going to go too,
there.
unfortunately.
And Travis Dublitz looks like he's going to get pulled off. He gets peeled off.
Yeah, both of them.
And taking both.
I know Cedar's not happy.
Just weird stuff behind the play. I mean, the whole play is.
I mean, they're both throwing punches.
Yep.
They're both throwing punches. It's, you know.
Well, that might be. Villius. Oh, he might get a little bit of extra.
Do not get a technical from inside the box there,
Yes.
screaming at the ref like that.
Right.
You know, you're throwing punches, Cedar. At the end of the day, you know, they're gonna put you in the box. It's just
Cedar Villius. All right, so that's an offset there. It looks like maybe just 2 minors.
I mean, this rink has some funky bounces.
We're just going to come back out.
You know, I got to tell you, this team next year, this Milford team.
Oh, I was talking
they're young.
to Riker's grandfather here. I mean, like, think about it. There was like a year they were like 0-18 or, you know.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Right.
Last year they weren't good, but I mean,
no,
they turned it around. 13 and 6.
I mean,
yeah, there's going to be penalties.
yeah.
This is going to get ugly.
This is, right. The frustration here. And that's the thing, too. It's like control the game.
Yep.
Communicate to these players. Because in the absence of a call, there's no rules.
Right. Well, you don't want this to happen in a tight game now, you know?
No.
It's like it's a 3-0 game, so you got a little bit of a cushion, but you know, you go play E.O. Smith and you take penalties like this, you're going to pay.
Yeah. The Valley's still with it. The Valley shot off the mark, but the Valley gets crushed by Schopfer.
See, there's a shot where you got to give it to Guarneri right there.
Yep.
He's
up
wide
top.
open in the slot there,
Yep.
and he shoots it right into the gigantic Tristan.
Yep. A lot of screaming, too. We don't have a mic on ice level, thankfully.
Yeah.
Probably have to mute that. All right, so 5:52, 3-0. All the goals coming in the first period from the Wave.
I'm sure Milford is saying to themselves, what would have been?
Yep. Especially if they came out first period like this.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
those easy goals, those little...
Yep, little bloopers.
Yep. It would be this would be a tight game.
It would be. Well, take away those 2 and add the one that was.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
And you got yourself a tie game. You know?
I mean, yeah, for sure. You know, sometimes
and I'll say straight up, like that was a goal.
100% it's a goal. It was a goal.
Right.
Everybody in the crowd said it was a goal. Even the New Milford parents said it was a goal.
So
you know,
if we know better, we'll do better.
So
well, I was saying too. I mean, like that's what I heard from Mark Polano was saying. You know, at Quinnipiac, they should be able to use the goal cameras.
They're going to be able to use the overhead. This year.
Right. So that will eliminate a lot of that.
Right.
That human error, and I'm all about just get it right. You know, and it's not a quick review. You know, it's not like a football review or something like that.
Right. If they have a guy though in the box that's looking at those cameras, it's going to take them 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Did it cross? Is there white space? Done. Right. All right. So we're just playing tennis right now, back and forth. Nothing really organizing. Both these teams must be pretty gassed. I know there's been some of the horses out here for Milford. Just got to give it to them for their level of fitness here. Up and down the ice all night. And two of those players, Strait and Guarneri, still at it.
Yeah, and I get
giving their all.
I think I can't believe I don't see Burns out there. He actually is getting a break.
Yep. And Nate Cole, deep hair. Shot coming up high. Puck comes to the middle.
Wow. I'll tell you what.
That was behind.
New Milford is only winning this game because of Tristan.
Yep. Dazzling again.
Yep. Got it deep, though.
Didn't get it deep, but needs help. Hits the escape hatch. Josh Shook there.
Every 20 seconds in these games are important.
And Josh Shook the bowling ball. Wearing a green jersey. And Camp calling for the ice, doesn't get it. The Valley. Playing the Valley hard.
They got all kinds of guys breaking. He just will not pass the puck.
Clear. Nice timing from Golembeski. Get it clear. Antonelli gets it to Shopper. Shopper gets it up ice. Comes all the way down and trying to trap that was Sweeney.
This poor kid right here. I honestly don't think he's come off the ice in this game.
Right. Shot. And that one floats over to Camp off the stick of Zioli.
Milford is on their heels. I mean, they are. When was the last time they had a real offensive chance?
Yep. A couple short-handed efforts, but that's about it. That one goes wide, and Camp tries to reach for it, but it's well wide. Another one thrown up ice. Oh, and too many here.
Too many men.
They got 6 out there right now.
And they called I was going to say they called it.
Yep.
That was all day. It's a penalty.
Yep, because he came on the ice. The other guy didn't jump, and he had guys deep over on our side here. So that's the signal, right? The mixer.
Yeah, the mixer is you had too many.
Or sometimes I've seen 6 fingers, right?
It's getting late, JT.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting home late tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Well, New Milford came out flying in the first period, scored 3 quick ones.
Yep.
And then have kind of let Milford settle back in. I know the score shows 3-0, but
all right, so that's going to jam up the opportunity for any empty net, at least for 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So power play here for the Wave for 2 minutes of the 2:36 remaining.
12-24.
The Roberts takes a shot. The Roberts secondary. And good restraint there from Sweeney. Sweeney takes a little bit of time. Floating through is Vilius. And King throws it deep, gives it some life.
Oh.
And Sweeney behind the net.
That was a great pass by Sweeney.
Coming up ice for the
Jonathan
Mariners.
Just couldn't get it.
Look at the mountain attack here with the shorthanded. They got 5 out there now. Got too many again.
Empty net.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. What would I do without you, Brett?
A better job probably.
No, please.
LaValle.
LaValle with it. LaValle's shot.
I'm telling you, Tristan is just not going to be denied now.
That glove is just priceless right now.
If you don't realize that you got to shoot out his blocker, you're just, oblivious.
LaValle back there, and looks like he might be congratulating New Milford on the win here. right, 125, 49 seconds.
The Milford fans telling them that their season's over. Some of the Milford fans are taking a walk right now.
Yeah. Well, the blackout's still here.
But listen, it's something to build on for Milford.
LaValle, though, I will say, LaValle has been very good discipline tonight.
He has.
We saw, him kind of lose a little bit of that in the last game we saw.
Right.
But,
as crazy as it sounds,
being a leader tonight.
New Milford was more undisciplined tonight than Milford was.
That's right. But maybe that's just swagger a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting back into it. But I like the fight. I just don't like the stupid fight.
Right.
Shot and turn. Gets over Camp. Another pass.
Tristan is just on fire. He must have 40 shots on goal. But you listen, in Milford's, a minute to go here.
Yep.
This is a good building spot for a good building year for Milford. From where they were in the past to where they are now.
Yeah,
penalty on New Milford again.
Yeah.
Not that it matters, but.
Well, 53 seconds. They're going to want to touch up if they want that penalty to happen. They almost want to let them touch right now because the end of the game will come up. And, that's going to negate because it looks like the Valley's going to get sent to the box as well. So whatever the Milford penalty was, looks like it might be on Stein. Stein was getting taken for the original penalty. And now...
Yeah, the Milford fans are filing out.
Might have spoke a little too soon about LaValle. Sorry. I jinxed it.
The Milford parents are more concerned about what New Milford's doing instead of worrying about their own people. I like the New Milford parents stepping up here, though.
11 seconds remaining in the penalty. It's going to be an offset over there because you've got two in the box that are offset, so no harm, no foul there, I guess. But we got looks like coach here calling a timeout.
It's a 3-goal lead. These are the timeouts that kill me. I got to be honest with you.
Right?
It's 3-0 with 47 seconds to go. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy things happen in hockey, but let's not get ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, Vegas knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll take the bet now that says New Milford wins this game and plays E.O. Smith on Thursday.
Masick just won.
Masick won?
3-2 Enfield final.
Masick won.
Masick wins.
Yeah.
In overtime. Thank you, Jess Hoyt. I don't know who scored here, but Jess Hoyt weighing in for us. So thank you, Jess, for the out of town. That puts a lot of the D3 first round together. We're the last game, I guess. We are the late night.
Yeah.
And we're really far away from home, too. Connor to Masick there.
Yeah, Wilton ended up. It was only 4-1.
Okay.
So.
Well, we know what a tough one that was for the Spartans, right?
Yep.
So Wilton getting the better of the Spartans, but Spartans did beat them in overtime this season. So yeah. So Wilton, Hall, Jibwa, PVDI, EO, looking like New Milford probably, Connor here, and Masick. So that's a lot of chalk on that. Except for this game.
So they actually gave...
Except for this game, right?
Right. This is the last one.
Yeah, and Masick was 6 and 11 seed. No, but I'm saying chalk-wise, this is not chalk here. Right?
Yeah.
The 11 seed.
Yep.
In Milford. All right, so that's weird. That's on the board.
Listen, it's a sneaky 11 seed. They are. They're going to run into a buzzsaw in E.O. Smith, and if they can pull that off, then listen, they're going to Quinnipiac, but that's going to be a tough task.
Well, there have been games this year, Brett, that I will say, I feel like number 12 has been sitting on their shoulders sometimes,
Yeah.
And
I agree.
If they can channel that strength and resiliency that they found earlier this season, I think that'll serve them well in lengthening their season.
New Milford fans just
15 seconds remain. All the way around. He reminds me of Condom a little bit.
He does, actually.
Maybe it's the fishbowl.
He holds the puck way too long, though.
And that one, real curveball. It kind of twisted away.
I think there's only one person
that
deserves the shirt.
That's right.
It's got to be.
The shutout.
It's got to be the shutout guy.
Yep.
So
and we don't always say it, and we don't want to jinx it, but with the shutout, Tristan Camp. And, I think that guy is going to be a recipient of the CT Hockey, HS Hockey Report, right?
Yeah, that's it. He's going to get the Player of the Game shirt, without a doubt.
The goatee.
Yep.
All right.
So,
well, we've seen some pretty impressive games in the last few days here. You know, the efforts of Connor Thomas, right, in the SWC Championship. And look at that. Just a consummate teammate. And congratulations to the Greenwave. Congratulations also to Milford on a really impressive season and a lot to build on here.
Absolutely.
And they've got some great numbers and great coaching as well and supportive fan base. So I want to thank everybody here for joining us tonight.
And we'll decide whether we're going to go to UConn on Thursday?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, let's talk to our better halves. And
okay. I mean, my better half is going to tell me to go.
She is? All right. Mine's probably asleep right now. So
I'm only kidding.
Hopefully she's not listening to me.
Yeah.
But,
let's get a little of that going.
Yes.
That's some fun right there. But all right, well, let me go do my job, and
okay.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thanks, JT.
All right, man.